Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to the day after launch day. Launch day went so well yesterday. I'm still on a bit of a cloud. I'm exhausted. I don't think I slept enough last night. I feel like it's, the day after a really big day. It's that kind of exhaustion. But yeah, people are starting to post pictures of their books arriving, and it's just like, I can't believe they're arriving that fast. It's fantastic. So they've been posting pictures on Instagram in their stories and tagging Tamsin and I, and it's just, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. Knowing that now people are going to start reading it. It's just just loving all of it. But today is Wednesday. I've got very sleepy eyes. My eyes feel really tired. Probably partly from wearing contacts yesterday. I have not worn contacts in months. I feel like I need to build a tolerance back up for them. I need to get used to wearing them again. It's just when I'm not going out, there's really no reason to wear them. And I don't film, sit down videos. And right now, I don't feel like the window is glaring off my glasses that badly. So yeah, I'm not used to wearing my contacts. So my eyes still feel a bit sore, still just tired from that. Today I'm going over to the house. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm all packed up and ready to go. So I need to get on the road. I'm being really easy on myself. I'm not expecting to get a ton of work done. I'm going to try to do some editing. Just because I don't want to keep getting behind on that. But if I don't write today, if I don't edit today, word counts will go up, but that's fine. And I think aside from editing, I'm going to focus on just some more administrative type stuff. My brain is tired. My brain is overloaded a bit. So writing is just going to feel hard anyway, because I just don't feel like I can be that creative, but I've got some fairly easy editing tasks that I can do, so that's what I'm going to focus on. My tulips are still pretty. They're starting to open up a little bit more, so it'll be nice to be back here tomorrow and working. Hopefully they'll still be looking really pretty. There's one in the middle that either is just falling in the wrong direction or is starting to actually wilt. So I'll see how that looks when I get home and either readjust it or get rid of it tomorrow. I need to go. There is a new podcast episode on the She Can, She Did podcast. So I'm going to listen to that on the drive over, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, air conditioning is just turned on. So that's a good time to turn this off and get on the road. I am stopping at Starbucks today. Coffee, real, non-decaf, real caffeinated coffee is needed today. Really needed today. I'm so tired. Alrighty, I am home. It's been a really good day. The dogs completely ignored me for like the majority of it, and then they came out to snuggle towards dinner time, so I got a little bit of doggy snuggles in. Not as much as I would have liked, so yeah, but it's all good. So I just had an Amazon package waiting in the mail. It's my new drawing pad. You might have noticed at the end of the last vlog, I've started doing some sketching, and all the sketch pads I currently have that like aren't full are just a little too big, and it's hard to like get them comfortable in my lap. So I ordered this is a 9 by 12 inch. I wanted a sketch pad that wasn't too big. It's nice smooth paper, so that'll be good. So yeah, 100 sheets. So I'm just going to be playing with it over the next 3 to 6-ish weeks and start sketching out ideas for both the Independent Hearts Book 1 cover and Across the Pond Book 3 cover. I've got 2 covers I need to draw this summer. I want to get both of those covers, at least the illustrations, completely done by the end of the summer. If I'm still doing the Photoshop stuff, well, Independent Hearts, I want that whole book launched by the time school starts, or at least have everything done and be ready to launch by the time the semester starts. But I want to get the Across the Pond cover, at least the illustration, the sketching part, done by August, so that all that's left is like putting it into Photoshop and coloring it in and laying everything out. I'm going to try to come up with an idea that I think I can do, because covers are just so expensive. They're so expensive. You know, a good cover designer is worth their fee, but like if I can't afford their fee, then it's a moot point if they're worth it or not. And I feel like I can do just as good of a job, if not better, than a cheap cover designer. So it's like I can do just as good, if not better, than a cover designer who is in my price range. And the cover designers that can do better than me, I can't afford them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If I've got time, like I feel like Brave With You, I'm looking at it across the, I'm looking at it on the shelf. I feel like Brave With You turned out pretty good, considering I whipped that cover together in like 3 weeks, less than that even, I think. I feel like people have been so lovely about, you know, how their response to that cover, and people have been so complimentary, and I get so many compliments on it, which is lovely. But I just look at it and think, what could that have looked like if I'd had more time to work on it? But I wasn't supposed to be the one doing the cover. It was a very last minute switch to doing it myself, so I didn't have more time because I didn't want to delay the release. And I'd gotten to a point where the cover was literally the only thing I was waiting for with that project and being able to publish it. So I've got a pretty clear idea of what I think I want the cover for book 3 of that to be. I need to create cover presentations. I did that for Brave With You, put together a presentation of all the specs, all the ideas, what I wanted, a really, really rough sketch. Even though I'm doing these next 2 covers, I think it would still be helpful for me to put that together. Today was good. It was not super productive. I ended up kind of spending the majority of the day working on revising some web copy. I haven't put it onto my website yet, but it will end up on the website. So I've kind of done a rough draft, sent it to someone, asking their thoughts, asking for their feedback. I'm going to keep workshopping it. One of my bigger projects for this summer, aside from writing, is, aside from book creation stuff, is working on my website. But I think I want to completely redo it. Still on Squarespace. Love Squarespace. # not sponsored. I wish they would sponsor me. I keep seeing them do sponsorships with other people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Not sponsored. Just genuinely love them. It's been so easy to use them, and their templates are great. But I think the template I chose was from back when I thought I was going to be doing copywriting, not book writing. And so I don't feel like it's the best template to showcase my books. And that's what I want. When you land on my website, I want like the first thing you see to be my books. So I think I need to find a new template. So I want to completely redo my website, find a different template, add that in, tweak it to make it personal to me. So I'm starting to research like author websites and author website ideas and author website templates and like Squarespace templates that are good for authors. So like that's what I want to look for and work on that over the summer. So I was starting to work on some web copy, which is great because it saves me time doing it later. So it needed to be done, and I made some changes to my email inbox setup just to try to make that a little bit more functional. So I was playing around with my email today. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to go relax in my chair and find something to watch on TV. And there goes the air conditioning. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is definitely still morning, as evidenced by the fact that I am sitting outside. If it was any later, it would be too hot to do this. So yeah, it's not quite 9:30. It's about 83 degrees. It's completely sunny. I can't see a single cloud, but it's a dry heat, so 83 in the shade. Kind of feel a very, very slight breeze. Doesn't feel too bad. I just really wanted to be outside. I'm just so tired of being cooped up in my apartment. Like, we're not even a month into summer and already I'm so over it. The afternoons are just getting really warm. That's life in the desert. Nothing I can do. One of my neighbors across the way is on her balcony exercising, and I am going to do some reading and some planning while I drink my coffee, iced coffee. And yeah, just gonna try to get my day started. Probably won't be out here for more than 30 minutes because it is gonna warm up pretty quickly, and I'm losing my little sliver of shade. This is my good sliver of shade so far, but this is gonna gradually creep inwards over the next like 30 minutes. So once the shade like can't even cover more than 3/4 of my iPad and my planner and stuff, that's when I go inside. So I've probably got about 20-ish minutes left of decent shade on the table, and then I'll be going inside. So time to get to work. Okay, I am now inside, and it is 95 degrees out. It's getting hot. Taking care of a couple things, but I'm definitely not getting a lot of work done today, and I don't think I'm going to get a lot of work done today. I need to do some writing. I've looked at what my word goal for today is in Across the Pond, and we have gone up over 1,700 words. So I need to do some serious catching up on that. But I also really need to edit Independent Hearts, and I need to edit a vlog. But I'm looking forward to editing the vlog because it's the launch day, the day before launch day and launch day vlog. So that'll be fun. I'm going to talk with a friend on FaceTime right now, or in a few minutes, and catch up with her. So I'm looking forward to that. It's kind of needed. So even though I have a lot of work to do, talking to her is kind of the priority today. And I'm just going to get as much done as I can. I'm definitely struggling. It's not that I have writer's block. That's not the case. I don't have writer's block, but I have motivation block. Like, I'm just tired. I'm just really feeling how tired I am. I think what I should have done is just plan from the outset to not work all of last week and the beginning of this week because of launch day. I should have just planned like an actual week of vacation. I'm just trying not to be irritated with myself. And I think it's important that we kind of recognize when we do that, especially for others of you who are kind of the type A perfectionist workhorse sorts, like I apparently am. I didn't used to be this way. But now it's like the thought of not meeting a daily goal or not checking off a task on my task list it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. And so this last like week and a half has been a lot of like just not feeling very productive, but I'm having to remind myself I have been productive in sleeping and eating properly and relaxing and just letting my mind kind of check out. Like, it's easy for me to feel like, oh my gosh, there's been like a few nights where I've literally just watched a bunch of random YouTube videos, and that's so not a good use of my time. But like, sometimes that's what our brain needs. Trying not to have any judgment, I'm trying to just let it be. Remind myself that even though it feels like 2 weeks is a long time, 2 weeks out of 3 months is, a good chunk of that time. I'm consciously choosing not to panic about wasting time or that I'm running out of time, because I still have 2 months and 2 weeks before I need to start thinking about getting back into teaching. And even once the semester starts, it just goes back to how it was, where I'm working on book stuff after I've done all my teaching work for the day. So it's not like this is the only time I have. It's just, this is a really nice block of time to both do book work and relax. And I think I've been focusing too much on book work and not letting myself have that relaxing time. So, has my friend, she hasn't texted me yet, but I think she's probably about ready. So I'm going to check in with her and get on with my call. I got some coffee, so I might go pour some, or I might wait until I write. I will do some writing after I'm done talking to her, but if I don't meet my goal, if it takes me too long, if I'm struggling, then I won't stress about it. Resting and socializing, even if on FaceTime, that is important. That needs to be a priority. So, yeah. Okay, I will check with you guys later. I'm refilming this because the last 20 minutes have been ridiculous. So to recap quickly, my Olympus pen is starting to act up with the flip screen. I think there might be a wire starting to go loose that makes the screen go all wonky when it's flipped down, which made me very nervous. It still records okay, even though the screen looks ridiculous. It looks fine now, but earlier, the screen wasn't looking right, so I took a sample clip, flipped the screen back up, looked at it in preview, and it was fine. So it's just when the screen is flipped down, and only in a certain way, if there's something wrong with the wire. The flip screens. I love that cameras have flip screens, but they are always the first component to go. The old one died. I've now dug out, because I was panicking, I've now dug out my old Sony. This one has a flip up screen, which I do really like, and I like how small this is. The specs just aren't as great on this one. It doesn't do as well in lower lighting, and yeah, the pen, just the picture on the Olympus pen is just so much better. I feel like my iPhone 11 is better than the Sony. So worst case, I go back to filming on one of these. I'm charging up the batteries for the Sony just so I can test that out. I would like a new vlogging camera. I think I just want to finally get the Canon G7X, but that's not cheap, and I don't want to panic buy it because this camera dies. So worst case, I would just probably go back to the iPhone and vlog on that, or a combination of iPhone and Sony. So yeah, I lost some time, wasted some time digging the Sony back out and trying to find the batteries. I did, however, find this tripod, desktop tripod. So yeah, I've had a bit of a camera panic. Then was telling you about my day. My day has been fine. Once again, I feel like this is a vlog where I keep saying, I'm gonna do all this book stuff, and then by the end of the vlog, it's like, I've done no work these last couple days, but I've done no work these last couple days. I got 740 something words written today in Across the Pond. I need 1,700, so I'm not even halfway to my goal. I might see if I can get another few hundred words, but it's after 7 o'clock and I've not eaten dinner. I'm still at my desk. The vlog has been edited for tomorrow and it is currently uploading. It's got 30 minutes left, so I did get that done. I had an appointment this morning. I then FaceTimed with my friend for over 2 hours. There was some family drama going on. Everything I think is fine, but it was getting distracted with text messages and trying to see what was going on with that. So it's just been a day full of distractions and just little bits of time here and there. 3:30 was when I was finally able to sit down and really focus, and so I wrote for about an hour and then I'm struggling to focus. It's not that I have writer's block. I don't have writer's block. I'm just struggling to get into it. I just feel like because I'm just so tired, it's just leading to motivation and focus issues. It's not it's partly motivation. It just feels like how I felt at the beginning of the pandemic, to be honest. I know stuff needs to get done. I know what I need to do. I know how to do it. It's not that not knowing what to do is holding me back. So like I said, it's not writer's block. It's just my brain is so tired. And that's the frustrating thing, because there is motivation. I really am enjoying these projects. I'm not forcing myself to write. I am really excited about these projects, and I have been looking forward to summer and summer break for several weeks, kind of at the point that we should have been doing spring break. My brain was just just get to May. By May, you'll be done. More Than Fate will be out. You will have all the time in the day to work on book stuff, and it'll be amazing. And it is. It really is. But I feel like I've now gotten to May. We're halfway through May, just about. And I have the desire, I have the motivation, I just do not have the brain power and capacity. I will be focused and I will be really enjoying something, in what I'm writing, and then I get pulled out of it. It's like my brain just keeps shutting down. And that was why after about an hour of writing and only 700 words, which I can usually write 700 words faster than an hour, I just was like, I need to stop and edit the vlog before I'm not even capable of doing that. Anyway, that is a nearly 9-minute ramble. I need to do the hygge question and then go get some dinner and relax and go to bed early. Okay. Hygge question. Oh, this is kind of a good question. Fitting. Sometimes I feel like I pull a card that just has a question that so perfectly fits whatever I've been talking about in the vlog. So speaking of summer break, how did you spend your summer breaks as a kid? I feel like everyone's answer is going to be slightly different. For me, they were always different. A lot of times we were moving. I don't know how we got lucky, but we really rarely moved in the middle of a school year. When I was in kindergarten, that got split up in the middle of the year, and we moved in December. And second grade was the same thing when we moved from Stuttgart up to Aschaffenburg. But then moving back to the States was over the summer. Moving from Kansas to California was over the summer. Moving back to Kansas was over the summer. And moving from Kansas to Arizona was over the summer. Summer break was a few times spent moving. And some of those moves were really big moves. Summers in between moves were usually just spent relaxing wherever we were living, playing with friends, hanging out, maybe do some traveling. Again, it kind of depended on where we lived. Summer was usually spent doing a lot of traveling. People would come visit. That's kind of how my summers were as a kid, either moving or traveling around wherever we were currently living. So I'd love to know, how did you spend your summer breaks as a kid? It is now getting very dark in here, and we need to end the vlog. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, give the vlog a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. I promise there will be more interesting book content coming up. I just think I've needed a bit of a break. I'm still coming down from the high of Tuesday and book launch day. So come back, there will be more book stuff, I promise. And yeah, I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!